Hi, I'm Olivia. I'm the Witch of Wonderlust here on YouTube and on Instagram, and this video is all about low-key witchy things that you can do for the mother figure in your life. Whether this be a parent, guardian, friend, or anybody else in your life that has that nurturing quality to them, I think Mother's Day is a great way to celebrate them. So if you're not open about your practice, then these ideas should still work for you. This isn't going to be a super visually pleasing video just because I didn't have the time or the ability to go out and go gather all these things, demo all of these things for you, unfortunately. You're just gonna have to excuse the really weird stock footage that I'll probably have to dig up and find. But I will leave any links down below for any tutorials or things like that that I found helpful in doing any of these projects or crafts. So let's get started. The first one, if you've been on my channel before, you will probably see this coming: charming some jewelry. If the person that you are thinking of wears jewelry, enjoys jewelry, then yeah, I have a video on that. I have a whole video already that is dedicated to walking through how to charm jewelry, or at least how I do that. And charming jewelry, the person doesn't have to know, but you can charm it for anything that your person might be needing at the time, or anything that you want to give them. Any abundance, any luck, any protection. Maybe you'll glamour it for attraction if they're, out on the market right now, and that's something that they're really wanting. So you can give them just a little bit of a boost of confidence if you wish. Whether it be store-bought or something that you made yourself, it's pretty special when it's given to you as a gift like that. So the second idea is something that I used to do growing up when I was living with my mom. I would buy store-bought candles, usually soy wax, just because the soy wax is a lot easier to work with. I would try to find a scent that would correspond with my intentions. I would just figure out which correspondence worked best for me for the intention that I had, and then I would take it home. I would dig a small little hole away from the wick. So usually I liked having like the bigger candles that were wider, that had like 3 wicks, or if they had 1 wick, the really big fat candles that are like this big instead of the really skinny ones. So then I would dig a small hole away from the wick, and I would load the candle with small bits of corresponding herbs that went into my intention, and then I would bury it back over and melt the wax over so it looked like a brand new candle that hadn't been touched. Then I would just gift it to my mom, and every time she would light it, my intention would be ignited. Number 3 is actually a tip that I got from Wild Woman Witchcraft, or Temperance, both here on YouTube and on Instagram. She's now on YouTube, so if you haven't checked her videos out, shame. This one was Temperance's idea, and she suggested sigil kiss cookies. So those cookies that have the little kisses on top of them? She suggested once you bake the cookies, they're still warm, and before you put the kiss on top, you draw a little sigil of whatever your intention is, and then you put the kiss on top. You could also charge and bless the sugar for sweetening and for bringing in good things if you wanted to throw in some kitchen witchery. Though I am not much of a kitchen witch, so. Number 4 is making mini herb gardens. This is also something that Temperance suggested, but I thought that I would put kind of 2 ideas together. One, you can make a living herb garden. There is a link down below on a tutorial on how to do that. They're just mason jars. Put living herbs in each one and you can correspond it to whatever intention, so protection herbs. Or if your person doesn't really like keeping herbs alive or keeping plants alive, or maybe that's just too much responsibility for them, you can make a piece of art out of nature. The tutorial that I'm linking is kind of basic. It's literally just pressed plants that are in a frame and hung up. Again, if I had more time to actually fully do this video, I would have actually done this, but pressing flowers take a good amount of time. So I was thinking you could go out on a nature hike, collect a few different stems, leaves, flowers, whatever sounds interesting to you, and then press them. Once they're pressed fully, you can arrange them in a shape, maybe a sigil, a heart, or you can even arrange them. I think it'd be kind of cute to arrange a bunch of them around a picture of the 2 of you. I've got a lot of ideas in my head, but I can't really project that. Ooh, you know what? I bet I could find a bunch on Pinterest. I'm just gonna pause here because I'm assuming that I'm putting ones that I found on Pinterest on the sides of me right now. So hopefully those gave you some ideas. You can use any of the native plants that you find and find those correspondences. You can charge them, press them, charge them again, and then frame them and gift that to your person. Last but not least, I was thinking bath salts, Epsom salts, not the Florida type of bath salts. Sorry, temp. It's hard to mix things up and make it kind of witchy without clogging the drain. So I was like, I love tea. DIY bath teas. Yes. All you have to do is get a muslin bag and fill it with corresponding herbs. So this could be some kind of cleansing, this could be protection, this could be uncrossing, love drawing, or self-love, confidence. It is up to you. You throw all of those herbs in a little drawstring muslin bag, tie it up, and gift it to them. The next time they take a bath, they can just throw it in there, or they can hang it above the shower head, and that will also do the same thing. It is a little harder with showers, but you get the gist. You can also use the drawstring bag as like a little scrubby thing if you really wanted to. It's, you know, it's kind of difficult to do a bunch of things while in the current situation of quarantine, but if you have the resources to do any of these things, that would be a great way to do it. I know it's kind of a short video and I kind of just like threw it together and was like, yeah, that works. So you probably got a lot of really weird stock footage and just random pictures on the side. I did my best for the time frame that I had. This was actually a little bit of a collaboration with Avalon Cameron. She's also a witchy YouTuber, so I will link her up here, down there. One of those, both. Yeah, thanks for sticking through my short noticed random little video here, and I will see you next week. I have a book review for you next week from the Witch's Box. I hope that you will enjoy it. If you like this video, please leave a like. It actually does help a lot for me and all of your favorite YouTube creators. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Best of luck, be kind to each other, and may your gods treat you as you've treated others. Bye.